Kevin Allen Jackson. On behalf of my co-hosts Isaac Simpson and Maria Perry, I'd like to welcome you to this episode of Short on Shorts. Our special guest reviewer this week is Anastasia Washington, an actress and writer known for her work on Legion of Leia. And today we're reviewing Snowbird, directed by Sean Baker. Make sure to check it out before watching our review. The link is in the description below. Enjoy the movie and our review.
Moving on to our next film is Maria's pick, Snowbird, written and directed by Sean Baker, and starring supermodel Abby Lee Kershaw, or just Abby Lee, hard to tell. Seems like maybe
I think she dropped the Kershaw, yeah.
And also, the director is the director of a movie that I love, which is Tangerine, which came out last year. Anyway, it's a high-fashion, surrealist immersion in Slab City, California, where a beautiful young woman walks from trailer to trailer offering slices of cake she's baked. There's also a great twist at the end of this one, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Maria, why did you like this one?
Well, I found it because me and my friends and I really loved Mad Max Fury Road, so that's how Abby Lee became on my map, really. And I am fascinated by Slab City, so just that combination alone, I was like, yeah, I'm in, that's cool. And then I actually watched it, and it was cool. It was kind of whatever throughout the thing, and then you get to the twist at the end, and I was like, sold, give me the full-length feature, I want that.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really sell this film until you talk about the...
It's cool, it's got kind of an urban myth sort of twist to it that I find really interesting. Can we spoil this one?
I don't know if you want to spoil it.
I don't know if you want to spoil it because I think that there's enough other things to talk about, but we could. I mean, it's up to you, but I mean... It is a beautiful...
You brought up a really good question before we started, and I was like, no, we have to talk about it on camera.
That's true. I did. Okay, go ahead.
So throughout the film, you know that she's making her way to the trailer owned by the man that she loves, and when you get there, he's very old and she's very young, and then he puts all the candles on the cake and she blows them out, and suddenly she's very old and he's very young, which I took as kind of a Lady Hawk sort of setup. I don't know about you.
I don't get that reference, sorry.
Wow. So, same.
Wow. Sorry, I'm being honest.
Okay, that's cool. So that Lady Hawk was a setup where two lovers were turned into different animals, and so during the day she was a hawk and he was a human, and then during the night he was a wolf and she was a woman, so that they could never be together. So I
just flashed to Shrek, that's how lame I am.
No, not Shrek. No, not quite Shrek.
I'm glad that we're the classier ones here in our Care Bear shirts.
Does that make us classy? Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, my question was the question I asked you off camera was simply, was she old the whole time, right? And is this some sort of projection of something? I don't know. I mean. And what does that mean? What does that mean that all of a sudden she's old at the end, right?
See, I definitely took it as like they just trade off. Like she took all his years and now he's young, so she's old.
Oh, okay. I didn't put that together.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a feeling, how she felt like giddy and like girly and like, you know, until she saw him, and then she kind of like, he felt giddy and young and like their love. Yeah, like their love.
Okay.
Right.
Kind of thing. Like, I'm giddy seeing, eventually I'm going to see this man I love, and I don't know.
I don't know. But you think they were old?
Yeah, I think
they were old.
I feel like that.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that occurred to me, but maybe this is way too linear, is that she's been away for a long time, right? And so when he used to know her, she was actually young, right? And then it's been so long, when she finally gets back to him, she only remembers him as he was when he was younger, so he's still young to her.
But she sees him old first.
Oh, I know, but I mean, that's the only thing that sort of made sense to me. But the other thing,
I would like for it to be magical, so that's just me.
I like your Lady Hawk thing. I like it.
I also think that there are some other things about this movie that you can't gloss over. One is that it's branded entertainment.
Yeah.
It's promoting
Kenzo, some brand called Kenzo, and it
a
has a
fashion
model in it. So it is. I mean, then there's a lot of this stuff out here, and that we're getting more of now. That is the sort of ethereal, beautiful films that have like the next line of some clothing
Right.
thing in them, and this is one of those.
Right.
And it's a little bit eye-rolly, but this one was pretty good. And I really do trust Sean Baker because I love Tangerine so much that I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Well, it's gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah.
it's another just stunning film, and it's another film where they were smart enough to go to a place that already had its own built-in production design. Slab City, if you don't know what it is, Google it, check it out. It's a really, really neat-looking place, yeah, it's just it was stunning to look at. It's a little light on story, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I always sort of latch onto that. I mean, I feel like a broken record, but it's so pretty, and it's so great to see branded entertainment that is actually trying to entertain, that isn't pointing directly to the brand.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it.
And I think that you're saying it's light on story, and that's why I was saying it's so important to discuss the ending, because that's really
That's
Right.
it.
That
That's
is the
basically
story.
the whole story.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it is kind of true.
otherwise we're talking about slices of cake, which I'm always down for, but you know, it's a different topic.
Yeah. Well, check it out. It's a very visually cool at the very least, and it has the cool twist in the end. Link below. Watch it.